Hey guys, it's Sandy with Baby Sandy Design Co. and welcome to Paint Your World with the Plaster Paint Company. That's our series on Monday nights at 7 p.m. where we are going to take the Plaster Paint Company's products and we're going to stretch them to their limits. Tonight I'm working on my mantle. Y'all may remember this is half of it that's almost done. If you remember, it was just an old white mantle that we brought in and put up, and then we painted the center here black. Um, but now I'm painting the mantle black, and I'm adding Dollar Tree tiles, the peel and stick tiles. When you jump on, hey there, Miss Catherine, tell me hello. Listen, y'all, I'm going to pin a link in case you want to try some plaster paint, and I highly recommend it. Listen, I am loving this stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started. This is kind of what we're going to end up with, but I've still got a little bit to do to this, so I'm going to turn you around. Now, you'll remember a couple of weeks ago I added some eye flecks because all of this was just plain. And this mantle was white and chippy, and I thought it was yummy. I'm going way out of frame. Let me see. Where do I need to be? Wrong way. There we go. I'll get used to this. StreamYard is backwards. Hey, Miss Judy. Hey, Marianne. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Miss Darla. Thank you for the sprinkles. Okay, so what I have done is I took some of their new surface and I tinted it with a little bit of their chocolate paint. And I've already done one coat because I don't know what kind of paint was on here. I'm thinking it was oil paint by the way that it was so slick. And so I've already done that and let it dry. And now we're going to do our first coat of black on here. And I'm just using, let me get it, their black tie. Ooh, where am I? I'm just using their black tie. It's a real pretty soft black. And we're going to get the first coat put on here. And we'll let it dry. I'll come back when we're finished and put the second coat on. And I would always rather do a lighter first coat. Allergies. And a heavier second coat just to make sure that I get everything nice and even.
Darla sprinkled.
Thank you, Miss Darla.
Sherry Wright said good evening.
Hello, Miss Sherry.
Lisa Hawkins said I look funny.
Lisa Hawkins said what?
Said I look funny.
You look funny?
Yeah.
Because you're not showing up?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know him. He's not going to be on camera unless his life depends on it. But I need him on here to help me with comments.
Minnie said hey.
Hello, hello.
And Lisa asked how Debbie's doing.
Lisa, she's doing pretty good. Still waiting to figure out what's going on. I also like to do this in two coats because when I'm doing raised pieces like this, you got to dab a lot to get in all those creases. So my second coat will smooth everything out. What's everybody doing today? I've been working on this and listening to the Johnny Depp trial. Y'all, it's entertaining if nothing else. I can say I have never seen a judge tell an attorney what question to ask. Is anybody else keeping up with that? Don't get quiet on me now.
Lisa said I look like a dot.
He is a dot. I don't know. I've called you a lot of things over the years. I don't think I've ever called you a dot.
Oh, Minnie asked, no, where are you watching it? Trial, I guess.
Minnie, I'm watching it on TikTok, but you can find it on YouTube as well. I'm sure there's somewhere on Facebook that's broadcasting it. I just haven't found that yet.
That price that she hadn't paid any attention to it.
It's entertaining.
Cat White said hi.
Hey, Miss Cat. Hey, Miss Cat, I saw something, I think it was today, that you were working on that I'm really interested in. Because it looked pretty. It was like stencil and Moroccan tile. I have a big Moroccan tile stencil that we're going to be using soon. So next week, we're going to be painting fabric. We're going to paint fabric a couple of times during this series. Next week, we're going to be painting it by hand. And then when we're not getting storms, because y'all, we're getting big storms right now, we're going to spray some.
Carla Pepper said, just got home from North Carolina and didn't get to watch it today.
You didn't miss a whole lot. Although you did miss his attorneys destroying her witnesses. And you missed the judge telling her attorneys what questions to ask.
Tony McGee said, hey.
Hey, Miss Tony.
Minnie said, they had a storm earlier.
I think there have been a lot of storms around today.
Beth Price said, awesome on the fabric.
I'm so excited to do the fabric. They did a chair at Thrifty Flip last weekend, and it turned out gorgeous. So I am anxious to try my hand at it.
Marla said, I agree, this is the weirdest trial I've ever seen.
It really is. It's so I fuss at it while I'm listening to it.
Geraldine Carroll sent hearts.
Thank you for the hearts.
And Lisa Hawkins said they had a tornado warning earlier.
Oh no, Lisa. Well, we just got a severe storm warning about an hour ago. And true to this area of Georgia, have not heard thunder or seen lightning or anything since we got it. Okay. I'm just trying to make sure that I get in all of these flutes or the grooves. I have no idea how old this is, or what house it came out of.
Pepper Rock Scissors said, did you mean to have Brian on the high screen?
No, Brian's not supposed to be showing up, but you know how he is. It's all about him. He's got to get the attention. Y'all, he's going to kill me when I get off here. So if you don't see me or hear from me, check the backyard.
Sherry Wright said, I love it when Camille questions them.
I love Camille. I thought the guy did a good job today. It wasn't Camille questioning them today. I think they saved her to question Amber. But, y'all, they announced today that Kate Moss will be testifying on Wednesday. And all I have to say to that is na 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 na. I'm going to try real hard to get this done quick because nobody wants to watch my back paint. And if you do, they make medicine for that. I just heard thunder. Just because I said that.
Mary Ann said she wants to paint her mantle, but just afraid to change the color.
Don't be afraid. It's just paint. If you don't like it, you can always paint it back.
And Pepper Rock Scissors said she wants to do her fridge.
All right. That's Angela, by the way. You should know this.
I know. You know me names.
I know. I'm about to get over here and get in trouble because I've got stuff sitting under me that I want to show y'all.
Beth Price asked, so who do you think is the guilty party?
Okay, I have to give you my standard answer. She pooped in the bed. I do not like what I see from her. I mean, I don't think either one of them are completely innocent. And I don't know if he's ever hit her or not. But the strange thing about today was everything they talked about, they were talking about the damage to her career. It was damaged before she wrote the op-ed. So everything they were talking about, she did it to herself.
Mary Ann said, yeah, I don't think I'd be able to paint my fridge for sure. LOL.
Yes, you can. Actually, a refrigerator is one of the easiest things I have found to paint because it's all flat. And you just need to be sure that you're using the right products. And it's simple. Listen, y'all, if I can do this, anybody can. Because I think we saw on Craft Crush last week, I Am Not an Artist, which, by the way, Miss Judy, that's going out tomorrow. And I may put you some extra goodies in.
Dream said, hey, Sandy.
Hey, Miss Teresa, just talking about you. Were your ears burning? Okay. Now, let me get this little edge, y'all, and we're going to put these tiles up. And you're not going to believe what a difference they make.
Angela sprinkled.
Thank you for the sprinkles. So tonight y'all, we are broadcasting to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different pages. I think I'm right. Okay. I'm going to lay this down. So this will require a second coat. But while that dries, we are going to put up our faux tile here. So let me show you. From the Dollar Tree. Can y'all see that? This is those peel and stick tiles from the Dollar Tree. All I did was paint them with, what color did I use? Sweet cream. And then I took a little bit of the black that we're using on the fireplace and just hit the high points so I could age them a little bit. These things are easy to use. They're easy to change out too. So all we're going to do is peel the back off of them. And I'm going to throw that in the floor. And now we're going to line them up.
Teresa said, oh, that'll be pretty.
Thank you, Miss Teresa. And now we just press them down. And what I like is, I don't know if it shows on camera, but it really gives it a 3D dimensional look because there's a little bit of space between the mantle and the wall. So we have the tiles, and then we have the black in the center. So it makes it look more 3D. And this is the one that worries me. Getting it lined up just right.
After you get that one, you may want to adjust your camera because there's glare on the tiles.
Okay. I need to.
Lisa said that's going to be gorgeous. Angela said amazing, of course. And Teresa asked, is this in your home?
Yes, Teresa, it is. This is in my living room. This is just an old mantle when we bought the house. The living room was kind of bland. Everything was kind of bland. It's, as you can tell, up here, maybe you can. It was that old knotty pine paneling that we painted white. There's a glare.
A lot of glare on the tiles. Can't really see them.
Are y'all? Let me see if I can get you. Nope, that made it worse. There. All right. We're going to move on. I don't know what to do about it.
Okay. So,
So we just have a couple more to go. And here we're just going down. So what I'm doing is just creating like a surround. And sometimes your fingers get stuck to the back.
Tony said that's looking awesome, Sandy.
Thank you, Miss Tony.
Sherry, right, said don't sweat the small stuff.
Yeah. I think I might have to let my seat down. I'm on my favorite rolly stool. I love old ceiling tiles. So when I found these at Dollar Tree, y'all, I ordered a case. If you can't find them at your Dollar Tree, I did put some on the website. Okay, so down at the very bottom, I know you can't see that. I've got a space about this big, so I've already measured it off and cut this. And we're about to have that finished. And we have one extra tile. Yay.
Lisa's still bugging me. She said, the house is gonna be gorgeous, great for resale when you move across the street from Debbie.
That's right, Lisa. You tell him. Don't ever let up on him, Lisa. Okay. I'm going to try to pick up my mess and move it over. See if I can back up so y'all can see it. That's pretty. Oops. Ah, that didn't help a whole lot. Can y'all see that? See my tea sitting there on the floor? Okay. Now we're still waiting on the first coat on this side to dry. So let's go over here and let's do some distressing. So I'm just going to take a piece of sandpaper and get over here. I don't know if it shows up on camera or not, but I call it Pottery Barn distressing. It's where you just distress the corners, any sharp, flat edges. We're going to distress that. But I also want to bring out all of this eye flex. So I'm just going to start lightly hitting it. And you can cut your sandpaper down to where it's easier to use if you want to. I just forgot to.
Sherry Wright said, I love it.
Thank you, Miss Sherry. I know my taste is not for everybody. I just want to show you what these products are capable of and what you're capable of. And I want you to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. That eye flex is gorgeous. And just anywhere that I've got a sharp edge, I am just barely taking that paint back. It's almost like pinstriping it. So let's move over and do this bigger piece.
Angela said, and did it in no time.
It really doesn't take that long. It's not difficult at all. Really want to get that rounded edge right there. See how that's just bringing that out? What does it look like from back there? Can you see it?
I can, yeah, that's showing out. There's still a lot of glare on the tiles.
I want to get this frame.
Minnie said it looks awesome. Can't wait to see the finished product.
Me too, Miss Minnie. So y'all, I am so impatient. I generally don't even start anything if I know I can't finish it in a day or less. Because I get excited and I want to see the finished product.
Sherry said the stretching looks amazing.
You know, just this little bit of distressing on a dark color makes all the difference in the world. Because it's going to bring out all those details. And I can also add a little bit of water to my sandpaper, and that will make it distress a bit easier. But I'm also concerned about taking too much off at one time. So I will just do it dry.
Tony said, I would want to see it too. Finished, I believe. Mary Ann said it looks great. Now, if that was a light color, what would you do?
If this was a light color, I would probably use some glazer wax on it to distress it. I'm going to be honest, I prefer wax. A lot of people prefer glaze. It's all in what you're used to. But I kind of like the dark. All right, y'all. What should we do over here? Let me get untangled on these flutes. So we have these fluted parts down here. I can hit the tops of them and bring a little bit of that out. But if I do that, is it going to look too striped down through there? Should I just leave it soft and black? What do y'all think?
I don't know how well it shows up, except for where you did hit the high points.
You don't know if the flute, so you think I should hit the high points?
No, on camera.
Oh, okay.
I think they can tell.
I'm thinking it's going to make it look like stripes if I do that. And I kind of don't want stripes. Okay, somebody said they're new to this.
Yeah, that was Mary Ann.
Okay, Miss Mary Ann, just hang with me. We're going to explore it all. All right, Beth Price says sand it.
Yeah, then Tony said just leave it soft and black.
Sherry says distress it. Hey, Miss Terry, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long, long time.
Denise Copeland said awesome.
Thank you, Miss Denise.
And Tony, right above that, said I would think you'd prefer the wax also.
Yes, I have control issues. I prefer the wax. I guess it's all in what you get used to. When I first started painting, it was wax everything. I'm going to raise y'all up so I can see you. It was wax everything. Okay, distress it. Don't distress it. It will ruin it. Y'all, I think I'm going to leave it for now and live with it for a couple of days and see. Now, ignore the side that just has one coat of paint on it, but let me scoot you back and see if I can get we'll see if I can get most of it in. I'll take better pictures so you can see the whole thing, because I cannot get it set where you can see all of it right now. But I'll get the second coat on this. I'll decide on the fluted areas, and then I'll get my stuff put back on there and take some better pictures so you can see the whole thing. But y'all, let's see, 30 minutes. 30 minutes, can you believe it? So we got the faux tile surround done. We got the distressing done. We got some painting done. It's easy. You just have to try it.
Mary Ann Smith said
Just sand the high parts.
Angela said love it. Lisa said it looks good so far.
Thank you. All right. I'll get this finished up. I'll get some pictures posted and y'all can tell me what you think. Thanks so much for being on with me tonight. I'll be back next week where we're going to paint fabric. We're going to do a chair and it's going to be awesome. So don't forget about that next Monday at 7 o'clock. And I will see y'all tomorrow at noon. If you are in the supporters group, we have our monthly project tomorrow at 2. Thank you, Miss Tony. Thank you, Darla. Y'all have a great night. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I'll see you next time.